Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Proverbs 325. Proverb today is, none but the brave deserve the fair. Okay, anybody want a screenshot? Do it right now. Let's get right to it. If someone says only the brave deserve the fair, it means only those who are truly brave and not afraid of failure will be the ones to succeed. So that's the basic idea. It kind of has a second meaning that is often used too. Only gallant men deserve to get a good woman, okay? Or only those who dare and act will succeed. So only if you really take the chance are you going to be able to get what you want in life or be able to succeed in life. That's kind of the idea behind it. All right, let's continue. The earliest citing this proverb comes from author John Dryden's book, Alexander Feast, in 1697. So it goes all the way back to that time. Here is the quote, none but the brave deserve the fair. So it lasted exactly the way it is. All right, and we got three examples to show just how it's used. Here's the first one. If you want that raise, you are going to have to ask the boss for it. He is not the type of boss that generously gives without being asked. Okay. Remember, none but the brave deserve the fair. Okay, that's the first one. Second one. If you want her to go out with you, you must be brave enough to approach her and ask. If you don't take your chance, another man will. It is true what they say, none but the brave deserve the fair. Okay. And I wrote Polly here because I always remember that was from it's an old movie. It was kind of a cute movie with a guy, and it was about a parrot that talked. And, this is the guy that eventually frees this parrot. But, he's just a maintenance man, but he's telling his life story. And that was part of his life story. He really, really liked this girl, but he was always too shy to ask her out. And then she ends up marrying his best friend. And later on, it kind of came up. And, the girl said, well, I always liked you better. It's always funny, but you just never asked. So that's why, so it kind of really goes to this point of none but the brave deserve the fair. So you got to be able to do it. Although nowadays, a lot of women sometimes might be the first to ask. It's not always the man anymore. But still, there is probably still most women wanting the man to ask first. Okay, let's go on. Number 3, if you want a career in that field, you must go after and attempt it with determination. None but the brave deserve the fair. So if you don't push yourself, if you don't go for it in life, you're probably not going to get it. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.